Good afternoon, students. Let's talk about what we worked on this morning, adding fractions with unequal denominators. So go back to your journal to what we talked about today, and let's do a problem, or let me repeat a problem or show you a problem. We're going to do 3/5 plus 3/10. Remember, we talked about we cannot add fractions with denominators that are not the same. So we're going to use fraction strips to figure that out. So I'm going to pull out my 3/5, and I'm also going to pull out my 3/10. And look, we can't, even though I've got six tiles here, I can't add those together. I can't say, is it 6/5, 6/10? I can't say that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find fraction strips with equal denominators. And I think tenths are going to work. So I'm going to throw some tenths up here. Look there, 2/10 equals to 1/5. That fits. 2 more tenths equals 1/5. And 2 more tenths equals 1/5. So how many tenths do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can say my 3/5 is equal to 6/10. This is an equivalent fraction. 3/5 is the same as 6/10. Well, since I'm using tenths, I'm going to go ahead and put 3 more tenths under there to equal my 3/10. So I'm not changing my 3/10 at all. So my new addition problem is 6/10 plus 3/10. And if I add that together, of course, I will get 9/10. So going back to my original problem, 3/5 plus 3/10 equals 9/10. And I did that by changing 3/5 into 6/10. And now I have equal denominators, and I can add that. So what I would like for y'all to do is I would like you to work these 3 problems right here. 1/4 plus 2/3, 1/3 plus 5/6, 7/10 plus 1/2. So if you guys could work that for me, and now you can stop the video at any time. But now let's talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. So in your journal, I want you to write subtracting fractions with unequal denominators. And we're going to start off with our whole again. And this time we're going to subtract 3/4 minus 1/8. So I'm going to start off with 3/4. This is what we have. We have 3/4. Now we're going to be a little different than the addition. Instead of putting the 1/8 here and putting them together, we're going to put 1/8 here. And this is what I'm taking away. I'm taking away 1/8. Well, what do I have left? I have this right here that is left. This is my difference. And you know, when I like to say how much more or how many less, well, this is how much more is left here. And we need to figure that out. And again, we need to figure that out with equal denominators. So I'm going to let's try something real quick. Let's see what fits in that difference that would make it equal. Well, as you can see, 6 will not work because it's going past my 3/4 here. So 6 won't work. What else will work? Let's see. I might go ahead and try 8s, because I know 2/8 equals 1/4, 2/8 equals 1/4, and 2/8 equals 1/4. Okay, so I'm not counting him because that's what I'm taking away. So how much is left? What's my difference? Well, it looks like it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So I can say 3/4 minus 1/8 equals 5/8. I put my 3/4 there, okay, and I am taking away an eighth. So I was looking, well, what fits in my difference box? What's my difference? And I was able to fit in 5/8. Okay. Let's try another problem. Let's try 2/3 minus 1/6. So I'm going to move this up here, and we're going to try 2/3 minus 1/6. Okay, so I'll move him up. I'm going to put my 1 strip there. And what do we have? Well, we have 2/3. So I'm going to start with 2/3 here. And what are we taking away? We're taking away 1/6. So I'm going to put him right there. Well, what's going to fit? Here's my difference. And what's going to fit in my difference box? This is how 2/3, how much more is left after we take away 1/6. Okay? So we're going to see what's going to fit in there, and I have a feeling it might be 6 this again, because 2/6 equals 1/3. And 2 more 6 equals 1/3. Well, how many 6 is that fits in my box? It looks like it's going to be 3/6. So 2/3 minus 1/6 is 3/6. But you know what? I can simplify him a little bit more. What is another fraction that equals 1/6? That way I don't have to have these 3, in my pocket. I don't have to have them. I can get a smaller strip here, and it looks like 1/2 is the same or is equivalent to 1/6. So I can say 3/6 is equal to 1/2. So I could say 2/3 minus a 6 really equals 1/2. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of problems that I want you to work on for tomorrow. The first problem I want you to try is 3/4 minus 1/3. Then I would like for you to try 5/6 minus 1/2. Good luck, and can't wait to see you tomorrow.